Hello there, welcome to my channel. It's Thursday the 21st of September. I'm going to do a 2-card tarot reading for you, and then at the end I'm going to pull an angel card, so please stay tuned for that one. They're always quite nice to get little messages from the angels as well. So let's see what's happening today. Yesterday we had a card that kept coming out, so are you hoping to see it again, or are you hoping to move on to something different? Let's see. Okay, right, well, the card that kept coming out was the Four of Pentacles. We've now got the Three of Pentacles. Oh, step back. And the Three of Swords. Okay. Now, the minute those two cards come out, I was just reminded about the retrograde energy that we've got going on at the moment. There were pretty much every planet in retrograde, but Mercury and Venus have now gone direct. That still leaves 5 planets in retrograde as we kind of creep up to the full moon that's occurring next week, so a week's time. So it's a really strange mixture of energies astrologically, where we've got this fiery full moon in Aries coming up next week, but then we've also got this kind of slower energy where all the larger planets are in retrograde. And that's why I felt drawn to mentioning that when these cards came up, because as I say, we kept having that Four of Pentacles, and I could sense the frustration that we were feeling a little bit stuck. But now we've got the Three of Pentacles, and I feel that this has come out today to remind us that sometimes we need to go back to go forwards, if that makes sense. You might have to take a step back, retrace your steps. You might have to go back over some plans and just clarify them. Is it going to work? You know, there's always a reason for a hold up or a delay or stuck energy, and sometimes when we try and push through that, regardless of whether we feel it's right or wrong, and then obviously down the line things can get a bit chaotic. So I really feel like this Three of Pentacles is asking you to just go back through the details again. Okay, these two look very lost in what they're doing. They're working together. Are they working together though? Are they communicating? Are you having to work with other people and assuming that they're doing what they need to do, but actually they're not, or assuming what you need to do and it's not quite right? A couple of days ago we had a card that was all about, you know, we make assumptions that everybody kind of knows what's going on in our head, or that we know what's going on in everybody else's head. So I feel like there's a little bit of clarity here needed. And this is coupled with the Three of Swords as well. Now, obviously, this is not a cheerful card to get. We don't always like seeing this Three of Swords. But what has come into me, like a little message came in as this came into view. Obviously, I could talk lots and lots about the Three of Swords as a tarot card, but the message that was coming in was sometimes we make our decisions based on past experiences, and if those past experiences are hurtful or upsetting or traumatic, we move forward, and without knowing it, we kind of plan so that doesn't happen again. Do you see what I mean? So we don't realise that it's fear and hurt that's driving us forward, as opposed to clear, rational thinking, working with our intuition. And, you know, that is very telling in any kind of situation. So, for instance, if you're in a new relationship, but you've had a really horrible relationship the time before, how many things in that new relationship are you not doing, or things are triggering you because you're basing everything on what your mind has known before, okay? It could be, like I said, it could be a work situation. You could desperately want a promotion, but you've been passed over for promotions or missed out on opportunities before, and that's really, really hurt you. So you're basing it on this fear of rejection. Yeah, there's lots of different ways that this could play out in us, but I feel like we've got to really be mindful of where we hurt and why we hurt, and why that affects our decision making and our planning going forward. Because it's like this is being highlighted today because you don't want to make the same mistakes. You don't want to go down a route where you're building a life out of, and it's based on fear, hurt, rejection, or whatever those painful painful feelings are that you're kind of holding within. I hope that makes sense. And now I feel as well, when we was talking yesterday about the Four of Pentacles and we said, you know, this is frustrating, but there's a reason for it. I kind of feel like this is the reason for it, because you've got to identify where you're not working in your best interests, where you're working based on this, and try and eradicate that. So take a step back, look at things, and then move forward. And I feel like once we've done that inner work, whatever it is manifesting in your everyday life that is stopping you moving forward, it's going to clear. And again, you know, yesterday's cards were accompanied with the Page of Cups, and I was saying about find things that bring you joy and happiness. So that might have actually been the catalyst to go, oh, actually, this is the nice part of my life that I like. What don't I like and why? And how can that go? How can that no longer be part of my life? So there's a lot of thinking, I feel, a lot of thinking and feeling going on at the moment. But it seems like we're being asked to purge everything that stops us being who we want to be, stop us going where we want to go. So, you know, that can be a good thing, even though it means we might have to do a bit of inner work and a bit of shadow work and a bit of crying and soul searching. It's always for the greater good. So do remember that. Okay, I'm going to pick an angel card now. Let's see who comes out to help us with that message. Oh, okay, one literally just fell out of the pack. So we've got Maya. Okay, schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Now, the Three of Pentacles was saying about a step back. So maybe that is, you know, going back to school, going back to college. We say going back to, but actually it moves us forward, doesn't it? So maybe there's an angle there that's the thing that you might need to do to help you move forward. But it does also say that angels will guide you and help you with this process. So if you want to sit with that for a while and ask for help, I'm sure a sign of a symbol will come out and guide you in the right direction. Okay, tomorrow's Friday. I'll be back with some spirit animal cards. So please do join me then. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye for now.